We're back for part 3, our final portion of tonight's broadcast. Of course, Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora is on site on location at Avicolli's every single month with the Liverpool Warriors, and the school is literally right down the road.
Yes.
7839 Oswego Road in Liverpool, New York. So proud for you to be here. Appreciate you being at Avicolli's. Appreciate having Liverpool Warriors girls across. This is part 3. Please give them a round of applause. Show them some love.
Thank you, everyone. And,
We have Gianna Carbone and we have head coach Erynn Anderson here with us. Gianna, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm well. Coach, how are you?
Very well, thank you, Dan.
And Coach, you also call me buddy.
I do.
So I realize that whenever you see me, you go, "How you doing, buddy?"
Yep. I'm
So,
a buddy.
so buddy and pal, why those?
For a very long time, I would call my players and my teammates, but then my players, babe.
Yeah.
Oh, she said
And
us.
once I transitioned from college to high school, I just felt like it was kind of not super appropriate.
To call them babe.
Yeah, and so I started calling them buddy, and then pal just started squeaking out last year.
It's okay, babe. You're good.
Yeah, babe
Yeah.
sometimes comes out, but
Okay.
but yeah, it's a term of endearance, obviously. And
So-
they're all my pals.
So buddy, pal, when you have to yell or speak loudly at your team, do you still use buddy and pal or use something else?
I think I actually use like ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I think
think
coming
that's
from a
usually what I
coach, when you
say.
hear ladies,
Yeah.
you know it's serious.
yeah, I think I had to throw one of those out today.
Yeah.
And then it went right back to pal buddy because they buds.
Yeah.
Buds. Gals. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll use gals, yeah.
Gianna, which one do you like the most? Buddy or pal or ladies?
I'm a big fan of pal.
You're a
I
big
love
fan of
pal.
pal. Okay, alright.
Sometimes, like, just me being me, like, I'll give her a pal or buddy back.
Okay.
I'm like, thanks, bud. But other than that, I do like a good pal.
Yep.
And you and Coach seem to have a very unique relationship.
Oh yeah.
You said that you were related in the multiverse.
Oh, yep,
There
yep.
is a related version of you two.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. If you were related, would it be mother-daughter? Would it be aunts and niece? Would it be sisters? What
I
would it
feel
be?
like in a way we'd be really distant cousins.
Yeah, I
Like we wouldn't be directly related.
Okay. Like,
Well, we would
like,
be.
like
We'd
third
see each
cousins?
other like at reunions at
Oh yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, but that's about
You
it.
wouldn't know you were
We embarrass
related
the
at
grandparents
first.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like third or fourth cousins?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like down the line.
We'd
Yeah,
kill
like,
it at the
like,
weddings.
but then like four dads and like through the
all the
family.
dads.
Okay,
dads.
all right. So you guys are gonna all the dads. So you guys are gonna start a podcast. I heard.
Oh yeah, sure it's
Yes.
happening.
All right, Gianna, what are you gonna call it?
Oh, we're calling it Carson Cast.
Carson Cast.
Carson
Cast.
Cast.
Carbone and
Because of
Anderson.
Carbone and Anderson, right?
Absolutely.
So Carson Cast, and you're gonna be talking about what?
Life.
Life.
Everything.
Literally everything.
Literally
Yes.
everything you can think of.
Yep.
So I have a show besides this
Yes.
one called Two Mics No Filter,
Oh,
where myself and my co-host Andrea, we talk about all of the things in relationships, dating, and life that people want to talk about but don't want to talk about.
Oh yeah.
And it gets very, very real. So are you thinking along the lines of that, talking about the hard stuff?
Yeah, I do. Because you know what? I find Coach very real. She's a very real person. She'll tell you as it is. And I just feel like I piggyback off of it. And I just be like, you know what? Yeah, she's right. Just listen to her.
All right, so Coach,
Whoa.
if we were doing a show right now and I asked you to give the best advice you've ever gotten, what advice would you give?
Suck it up.
Actually, yeah.
Suck
Life's
it
tough.
up.
Suck it up.
Life sucks, suck it up, is what you
Keep
said?
breathing.
Oh,
Breathe through
100%.
it.
Life
Suck it
only
up.
goes up from here,
I do
guys.
have an interruption.
Yes.
CNS and West Jenny are currently 2-1 right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we have a game update.
Oh yeah. Mid podcast game. update.
Yeah, so
Keep that updated.
we are, thank you, we appreciate that.
Preach.
So, Coach, have you had a bond with any student athlete quite like Miss Carbone?
Sorry, don't-
I think probably I have in the past. I mean, I really do have a great bond with her, but I have a great relationship with, I think, all of our kids. I think what makes it unique with Gianna is that we met her as an 8th grader.
Right.
And that was my first time meeting you guys. I think we met at camp or something prior to that. So I've known her since she was a baby.
Yeah.
And and then we just, we just clicked.
Yeah, she's super flamboyant. I'm very out there.
She's
I'm very out there.
You're very out there.
We'll work on our synonyms before our podcast
I
launches.
just think.
I'm very flamboyant. I'm really out there.
What do you think about that, Dave?
Thanks, Dad. How's it going?
Oh wait, is that Dad right
Sorry,
there?
this is David Carbone over here.
Those SAT prep classes.
There's Cliff
hey,
Carbone.
Hey, Dad,
I'm
we
missing
gotta
one right
work. We gotta work on grammar and definitions a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, you know
I'm
what?
super
He's got
flamboyant.
SAT
I'm really
prep
out there.
later.
Yeah.
I'm doing SAT prep right now, actually. I'm learning
Okay.
about verbs and
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm learning about.
Still learning. We're still learning.
Dad,
learning?
so what can you get on the SAT? What's the score now? Up to what?
I don't know.
Is it 2,000?
I think it's 22.
22?
I think so.
I
so-
just have to get a 1250.
Dad, if you had to guess right now, out of 2,200, what's
your name.
Gianna gonna get? You get 400 for spelling your name right, and yeah, 450.
What's the other 50 from?
Just being there, sitting in your seat.
Honestly, after this prep class, yeah.
Think she's gonna do well?
She's very smart.
All right.
When I want to be.
When you want to be, okay. Coach, I think you were talking about the fact that you use a tanner from one of the Jersey Shore members.
Yeah.
She was looking
And that would be J-Wow.
Wow.
I did not know that J-Wow had her own tanning line.
Actually, she and Sammy do.
Are they together?
No, they have
Okay.
separate lines. I've been using JWoww since I was in college.
Is it it's just, but it's self tanner?
It's a lotion. It's a product for the actual tanning bed.
Oh, okay.
Tanning
So you
booth,
have
not
to
the bed.
use it, but then go to the
You
tanning.
use it depending
still
on the
gotta go in
type
the
of
Okay.
tan that you're trying to do or what you're trying to accomplish.
Yes.
So I was just telling my girls because this is what we talk about regularly: tanning and nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the girls said when you were all huddled together for the picture, she said you all smell like self tanner.
Oh yeah,
well,
it's kind
that
of
too.
it's kind of like a rite of passage. Like you kind of have to go through tanning first in order to be on our team. If you can't tell, I spilled tanner on my hand recently.
Was don't talk, you go in the tanning bed.
Oh yeah.
Said, at least I don't
We
smell.
don't talk to people that go in the bed.
Well,
They just smell.
cancer.
So
Anyways.
why is tanning so important to
You
this
know,
team?
honestly,
Feel good.
You know-
feel good, play good. We like to match our
That's a great way to put it.
What did you say you like to?
We like to match our jerseys.
I will say this much.
That's Snooky. That would be
I will
Snooky.
say that.
See now,
Yeah.
I
Orange
guess.
is a tough color, and I think that if you have a nice skin
Yeah.
tone to
Does Snooky have an Oompa Loompa tanner? Does she have an orange tanner?
You know, if she did have a tanner, it would be called.
she does have a hair care line. I
the
actually did.
Oh my god.
I wasn't as exaggerated.
She gets
as her.
very
No,
old.
she still. Oh, don't get it wrong. She still does that.
I still
she still does
get
that.
a little bit of it.
She
up
puts a
there.
little poof on her
A lot
head.
of hair.
So you are so into Jersey Shore, Coach, that you are buying the products of the cast members.
I want them to be successful in life.
I know what
Okay.
coaches give.
So I want you to rank. Can you rank of the original?
Okay.
So I want you to rank the girls from one you would hang out with all the way to the last number that you wouldn't.
The irrelevant.
So we have Angelina,
Nope.
Sammy,
Yes.
JWoww,
100.
Snooky, and Dina. I want you to rank them 1 through 5. 1 is the one you want to hang out with the most.
So I think 1 would be Jay.
Okay.
2 would be Dina, because I think she's just like a mom and she's awesome.
She's probably the one that has it together the most.
Yeah, for sure.
I would
and her
say.
husband Chris is so cute. He's a little peanut.
Christopher, yeah.
Christopher, and then probably 3. 3 would be Sammy, because she was a college athlete. She played Division III soccer.
Okay.
So go D3.
Ooh,
I started out as a soccer player, and then a close 4 would be Snook. Snook she's just a lot,
She's a lot to deal with.
and I don't want to babysit anybody.
She almost got kicked out of Italy.
Yeah, I know. And then Angelina's, although Angelina would probably be fun, but she's just you know, she
She's
starts so much
she's
drama.
a dirty little
She
muffin.
plays it.
She's a dirty little muffin.
I'm trying to be kind to women. But yeah, she's a dirty little muffin.
Hey, I love women. I think women are fantastic. Angelina's nickname is Dirty Little Muffin. So,
I love that.
so Gianna, can you rank the women for you?
I could not because I think I watched it maybe once.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to coach. Rank the men. We got Ran.
Let's go.
Ran.
Ran.
We have Mike.
That Ran.
We have Ron. We have Mike. We have
Polly.
and we have the one that I would probably be the most like personality-wise in the house would be my man Paul.
Polly.
Oh,
yeah,
he did.
Yeah. So,
Where he likes to kind of just watch the drama, but he's not in the drama.
Right, yeah. So, Polly is probably my number one.
Okay.
I think he's the most fun. And then I'd probably choose Mike.
Okay.
And then Vinny.
Rehab Mike.
Yeah.
Like the better version.
Yeah,
of
like the sober version
Yeah.
of Mike. And then like so many steps. If I had to choose, or I'd get pushed off a ship into the
Vincenzo.
ocean, it would be what's his name? Ran. Just because
Right.
he's a bad
So
dude.
it's Vinny third, and then Ron is like 80,
like so
81st.
many.
Yeah.
And then
Ron's-
there's what's his name, the shop owner. He's a nice guy. He's not attractive, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
What
I
was
don't
his
even.
Matt?
From
Like
the
I
ori-
said, real.
Yeah.
It's real. She's a real woman here.
So
We're just
Gianna
losing listeners.
Gianna, or we're gaining many. So Gianna, for you, do you have a reality show that you watch?
No.
Do
I
you
do
have
not.
a show that you watch?
I'm obsessed with Vampire Diaries. I think I've seen it maybe 4 times. And I have an odd obsession with Rick and Morty. I can recite maybe 50% of the show.
Yeah, that's like a cult
I
classic
love
thing.
Rick and Morty.
I accidentally watched that when I was down in Florida for like 5 minutes.
Oh, it's great. It's like, I don't know, I'm obsessed with it.
Okay, fair enough.
I watch it every night when I'm doing my homework. Like I just
Rick
put it
and
on.
Morty. Okay.
It's my go-to.
So, you play lacrosse,
Sure do.
and Erynn coaches lacrosse. We're going to talk about that for a minute.
Oh, that's great.
We spent a lot. We thought it was a Jersey Shore podcast, but we're going to mix it up a little bit here.
Psych.
So, Gianna, what is it about Coach Anderson that you just think has been very helpful to you as a person, not just a lacrosse player?
Oh boy. Here we go. It's gonna get deep.
She's like just someone that's so easy to talk to for me. Like I don't even know how else to explain it. Like the person like that if I'm having a bad day, I'll be like, Coach, like I'm having a rough day. And she'll be like, you know what? All right, pal, like suck it up. Like you're gonna be fine. You're like, you know what? Like yeah, I am gonna be fine. You're right. I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna get on the field and play lacrosse. Like she's not that. Like she's just like very like everyone said already. She's very real with you. If you have a bad day, she's gonna tell you to suck it up. It's gonna be fine. It's just one bad day out of plenty more days you're gonna have. Have a great day. You're gonna be fine. Suck it up, pal.
Suck it up,
So,
pal.
your other
Okay.
two coaches, Coach Flood, Coach Hart, what can you say about them?
Coach Flood helps me improve in ways that I've never thought I could. If I ever need help, she knows exactly what to tell me, exactly how to change it, exactly what to do, and I do it, and I seem to just like magically know what I'm doing.
Okay.
And Coach Hart, everyone said it, she's just nice. Like she just like helps you get through things. And like on attack, she's a very good offensive coach. Like she knows what she's doing, and she tells you what to do, you do it, and it works every single time.
Coach, you've heard everyone here describe Coach Flood the same, just IQ of lacrosse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Describe Coach Hart as being a giant hug.
Yes.
And Gianna Carbone described you a little bit differently than everybody else who just said that you will always tell them when they're wrong, but they like it.
Oh yeah.
So you're the tough love.
Yes.
So there's the tough love, the teddy bear, and the IQ. And she said, and they said it all works really well together.
It flows in ways you could never understand, like literally. It's like a bunch of different like personalities, a bunch of different people, but like it just works.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it work.
Yeah.
So, Coach, why have Flood and Hart with you? In your opinion, why do all three of you make the right staff at Liverpool?
Well, I think Coach Hart is the most maternal, and you need that when you're around a group of girls different ages, and we've
Yeah.
been a team that has had 8th through 12th graders pretty much every year since we started, and it's nice to have, you know, that type of personality consistent every single day. Helps them. Coach Flood is incredibly intelligent. She's a very accomplished Division I athlete. She's a Liverpool high school alum who played the sport and played it very well at a time where Liverpool was at its strongest in the early 2010, 2011 times. And she's also she's in the best way possible. She's very dry.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, you know, want to do anything but just coach lacrosse. She doesn't want to deal with any of the nonsense. She's not dealing with, you know, the drama, the parents' emails, all of that stuff. She just wants to coach lacrosse, get in, get out, and she cares a lot for these kids and cares very much for the program.
So before we jump into rapid fire, Coach, I'm going to stick with you on this.
Okay.
What makes you believe a few games into this season that this team could do something special?
Well, we've not played as many competitions as we had originally had scheduled due to the weather.
Yeah, because
early on.
scrimmages were, cut
Yeah,
short.
and we had a game postponed due to weather. So we've really just been practicing a lot. And while we've had 2 games, 1 loss, 1 win, the kids aren't losing it. They're not bending yet. And this is usually around the time of the season, you're about a month in, where if we had competition games, etc., we'd probably maybe feel it a little bit differently, but they're not sick of each other. You heard them. They like being around each other. I've not heard any negativity, you know, any interior nonsense, internal nonsense. So, yeah, I think that just being the case is why we could, I know that we can do something special. It's this group has the right attitude right now where I think they are close to being on the same level as myself and Coach Flood and Coach Hart.
I like that. Gianna, why do you believe this could be a special season?
Dirty.
I think it could be a special season, mostly just because of, like, we've all known each other from now, like, probably since first grade, kindergarten even, like Lila. We've all been so close to one another, and like our team has never been this welcoming before. Like we have so many new girls that are coming in, and they're just like part of our team already. It's only been like 1 month in a season, and it just feels like a giant big family that you can talk to anyone about. So I feel like the inclusivity of our team and like everyone knowing each other for so long just makes it so much stronger. And I feel like we have a good chance to go as far as we want this year.
They're also really talented. They're also very good lacrosse players. And honestly, that guy right there is one of the main reasons why they are, because he was a coach
Shout
to
out
these
to
kids
Dave
when they were
Carbone,
littles.
my daddy.
We have,
He was the undefeated Lila coach along with Mark Sullivan and and Grace Miller's dad, Mr. Berthoff. Yeah,
so there's just a lot of history. They've got a ton of chemistry and also a lot of
we've
talent.
been together. Like there's not a day, there's not months go by and we always talk to each other. Like no matter what season we're in, it could be summer, it could be snowing outside. Like we're always talking to
I
each
think
other.
we've also made a thing where we even hang out on Sundays.
Oh yeah.
Like we sometimes
I
can't
don't.
get away
I don't
from
hang
each
out
other.
with them on
We
Sundays.
can't get away from each other sometimes where it's like we have to carry it in a Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like there's times where Addie will be like, "Hey, do you just want to go out on a drive? Like we haven't seen each other in a day, and we'll just go on a drive."
So you like being around each other. That's
oh
important.
yeah, oh we love it.
So we're going to jump into rapid fire. Coach, you get the first question.
Okay.
What do you got for me?
Hey, Dan,
Yeah.
what is,
What is she doing?
are you a fan?
I think she's doing an impersonation of Sammy right now. This is Sammy trying to figure out
Stop.
trying to figure out what to order.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch tonight. I'm gonna watch Sam and Ron get back together. It's gonna happen.
If it
No.
does, I will
It's
come
gonna-
back here next Thursday and I will tell you you were right.
It will happen.
Stop.
Rad.
Stab.
Rad.
Do you? What's your favorite? You're an Italian.
Hispanic, yeah.
Oh, you're Hispanic and Italian.
Yes.
Okay. So what's your favorite go-to Italian dish that you make for someone that you're dating.
Ooh. It has to be someone you're dating.
But it can't be like family.
It's gotta impress the woman.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. So I would probably say. I would probably say there's a lot of different Italian dishes I make.
Sure are.
But if it's
Just looking at the Italian dishes in the freezer.
if it's for a date,
Yeah.
what would I make? I'd probably do something with like chicken. I'd probably make some chicken. So I would maybe say some like baked ziti that I would do homemade, and then season the chicken and grill that up, and then have the chicken and kind of do my own chicken pasta.
Okay.
Something like that. Something in that world, I think. I don't know. I'd make a lot of different stuff. I've made lasagna. I've made ziti. I've made chicken. I made shrimp pasta. I do a shrimp fra diavolo, my own sauce. So I probably do. Maybe I do that if she likes seafood. I would do shrimp fra diavolo.
Nice. Hey, well, if
like
you
that.
are ever in a crunch, Avicolli's on Liverpool.
She was staring at this.
Frozen meals to go. Pop them in the oven.
Yeah,
You're good to
they
go.
have meals to go right over
Right over
Coach's
here.
shoulder.
You
Here.
can see. And the freezer right there.
All right,
Oh
all right.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Coach. I'm gonna throw this back at you then.
Okay.
If you are making a meal for a date,
Yes.
it doesn't have to be Italian, but what is your go-to meal that
Okay.
you think can get that man on the hook for good?
Lock in and press this man.
So, it's always tough because I don't eat meat,
Okay.
and
Weirdo.
my a man that I know.
I love how she just a man. Is it Ron? Ron. Is it Ron?
Rad. If it was rad.
No, he is meat eater, and so we for his Christmas present this year, I did the butcher box,
Oh yeah.
and I have about a half a year's stash of bison meat.
Okay.
So I'll make bison burger or bison lasagna.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then I'll make my own like veggie lasagna or veggie burger.
Oh, 'cause
but I'll do
'cause she
that,
wants
and
to be
I'll do
different.
like I'll like make it really meaty. Like I'll throw like prosciutto on top of it.
Okay.
Okay,
Throw
fancy.
some, yeah.
Okay.
He eat
aioli,
good.
like all sorts of stuff. And
Well, and normally when somebody doesn't want it, they won't cook with it. So that shows care on your side.
no, that's
that
what
you
I
actually
mean.
cook with it.
I've sacrificed a lot.
You're saying this publicly so that he can watch it
She
and
really
sacrifice back.
Listen, she really
Yeah.
cares about you.
It's not watching.
I promise you.
She wants jewelry, is what she wants right now.
Money, jewelry.
Yeah. What do you? So since you made sacrifices, what would you like him to do? What can he buy? What trip can he take you on?
Oh, yeah.
Let's put him on the spot.
Well,
Designer clothes,
Just-
designer
yeah.
bags,
Bags.
a nice car.
Bags.
bags. Yeah, I'm not a car person. I like
Oh, she
bags.
is. Deep down.
I like bags.
You like
And
bag? What
I-
kind of bags? Plastic bags, since we can't have them in New York State.
No,
She's a
I'm
styrofoam
a
bag.
big-
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam
It's
covers.
gonna sound super Jersey Shore, but I am actually a huge Gucci fan.
Okay, all right.
And I do have something I've never worn around these kids. I have Gucci slides
Someone
that
get
I
her
know
some
I
Gucci
will get
flip
credit
flops.
for.
Gucci flip flops. Coach
I
had
wore
his
them-
Gucci flip flops.
I do, and I
Oh,
wore
wow.
them I think once to camp a couple summers ago,
Okay.
and I'll never do that again because we didn't do anything at practice. We
I don't
just
think I
talked
was
about
at
these
camp.
freaking flip flops. But yeah, no, I like designer things, and I'm a huge perfume person.
Okay.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
So you
Dolce,
heard.
Dolce
So,
by Dolce.
so wherever you are, Dolce and Gabbana, Gucci.
Dolce.
Good.
By
Dolce.
Dolce and Gabbana.
By Dolce and Gabbana.
Okay,
That's
I got
the
it.
yep.
I have
and
the
designer bags.
men's cologne of Dolce and Gabbana. It's actually really good.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's good.
Huge fan.
All right,
Yeah.
Gianna, what's your question for me?
If you had one song that was your theme song for the rest of your life, like your aura was this song,
Oh wow.
what would it be?
Podcast. We're getting ready.
Wow.
Warming it up.
I got an SAT to do.
First one got me a little.
That's tough. There's a lot of songs I like.
A lot of great songs.
Yeah. I would probably say, oh man, there's a couple I'm thinking of right now.
You can spit out a couple.
So I know if I say this one, it's going to be cliche, but I liked it way before it was on Glee a million times. Is "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey.
Great song.
And then I would also say Fort Miners. I'm trying to think of Fort Miners, the name of the song. Oh my goodness. I can hear the lyrics in my head, but what's the name of the song?
I think you should sing it.
I think you should start singing.
Because Fort Minor had
I'll give you a
had
beat.
members of Linkin Park, so
Yeah.
probably one of the Fort Minor songs, and I think I would have. It'd have to be something by Drake. I think Headlines by Drake, because one of
I
my
like that.
favorite lines in that is "Tuck my napkin in my shirt because I'm just mobbing like that."
That's a great.
So,
I love that
I'd
lyric.
probably say that.
So I'd have him on repeat.
Yeah, I'd have,
I
and
love
I
shuffle
do as an Italian. I do have plenty of pinstripe suits that I wear. so,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Lovely.
All right, Gianna.
Great.
If you had to jump into a TV show right now, what world would you want to live in and why?
Ooh. I feel like,
Your dad said Rick and Morty.
yeah, or like some like futuristic, like, I don't know, what's the word for it? Like futuristic.
The word is flamboyant, is from what you
Thank
told
you.
us. That is the word.
Flamboyant show.
Thank you for that. But
That's an SAT crash course. You don't need to take the course anymore.
I don't even know, like some futuristic, like, just to toughen me up a little bit, you know, like put me in like an apocalypse.
Okay.
You
know?
you would
Oh, I'd crumble.
kill it. No,
Oh,
you
no.
would.
Yeah.
I think you'd be
See,
fantastic.
we
I
put you in
think
like
I would just like make the zombies like want to die again.
Yeah, 100%.
we would put
I
you in
think
The
I'd be
Walking Dead. They would be begging to die again.
They would be like, please
They'd
kill me.
run
I don't want to
from
listen to
her.
her anymore.
Okay.
They'd slowly walk
And I'd
away
be like,
from
you know
her.
what? Superpower right there.
What would be your weapon of choice? Would it be flamboyance? What would
Super flamboyant.
Would it?
Honestly, why not?
Great question.
Why
All right.
not? Yeah.
All right.
It would be, my weapon would be my voice. It would be my actions. Like they just want to die again.
Okay.
Flamboyance is your
I flamboyance.
That's your superpower.
Really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Flamboyance also means that you can float in the water,
Sure
right?
can.
It's also, that's buoyancy.
That's buoyancy.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. You're setting me up for failure at this point.
I also have several degrees in English, so
Listen, Linda.
this is
We'll
not,
get you
this is
there.
not going too well for
Yeah.
either of you.
So I think we should tell Dad you're going to take English as a first language for your degree.
That is correct, Dad. I will be taking English as my
I
first
like
language.
it.
Here's Sophia Valenti. Shout out.
Senior.
Yeah. I will say to Dad, she's got a good personality to do a show. I will tell you that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying like if I put her on my show tomorrow, I don't feel like we would have to even prepare. I'd just be like, Gianna, this is when you show up and we're going to talk
Like-
about life.
You know what? Gotcha. I got it.
All
I
right.
got it. Don't worry.
That's something you can do. All right,
I'm a
I have to
very-
give you a card, Gianna. We'll have you ready in the wings.
Absolutely.
She's ready.
Coach, what's your last question for me?
I don't know. I hate these questions, Dan.
You hate them?
Deep down in her heart, she likes
She's
them.
so good at them, though.
Dan,
Once
I
she-
know. I'm so tired.
Once she can think of them.
Hey, Dan.
Keep looking. Keep looking around. Find something you like. Ask about
I just like I hear my name. Hey Dan. Hey Dan.
Hey,
Dan.
buddy.
Hey, bud. Hey,
Bud.
Dan.
All right, Dan.
Right.
I'm gonna ask you the same question I think I ask you every single year, and it's not.
There is one you always ask me.
It's not gonna be football related.
Okay.
Because I hate your stupid Jags, and I don't care.
Hey.
It's all right.
Hey Dan.
Yes.
If you could live anywhere in the world for 1 year, you can only live there for 1 year, and you had to work.
Yeah.
You couldn't just like live there off of nothing and like podcast the whole time. You had to work, live a life.
That is my job. Yes.
Where would that be?
Where would I live for a year?
In work, like where would you live and work?
Probably Italy or Spain.
Yeah.
I'd probably go and I probably own a pizza shop in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was in Spain, I would do something on the beach. I'd teach
Nice.
lessons or something on
That's
the
fair.
beach.
Nice.
So
I
that was it.
like that.
All right. I like that. That was a good question.
Thank you.
All right, Coach.
Yeah. Oh, do I get another question?
What? No, I'm going to throw one at you.
Oh, okay. Hit me.
Listen, Linda.
So, besides the Buffalo Bills,
Yeah.
what are 3 things that
What
No,
about me?
I will say, in all seriousness, I could not live without my team. I love them very much, and I think about them more than probably most people should, because of how just spectacular little humans they are.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's one. That's one thing.
Okay.
My little nieces, who are my worlds, because I don't have children, who are around the age of some of them, and then I've got a little one who's 9.
Gianna, did you clock out?
Bye,
See ya, T.
Bye, T.
Jonathan Tall's nickname's T.
Yeah, yeah. it
So,
is.
so
Yeah,
your
sorry.
nieces,
My nieces,
your team,
my players,
yes,
and
Me.
probably my Gucci slides.
and your Gucci slides.
Do you wear them often?
I do wear them often.
Listen,
Okay.
if you're Coach Anderson's boyfriend out there, she said she would live without you. I'm
Needs
just
some
putting
new
it out
ones.
there.
I
Yeah.
don't. I do.
Just
She
putting
also
it out
just
there.
said it.
3
You need to buy her
years
a new
old.
pair.
She said she needs a new pair too.
She didn't even consider mentioning him
Oh,
in the
no.
top 3 things.
Oh, I'm above her. I'm above him. I'm here.
Okay. All right, Gianna, what's your last question for me?
Did you have any fun nicknames when you were younger? Any
I-
fun ones, and you can tell a story about them?
One of my nicknames was Iceman.
No, why?
So X2 came out, the second X-Men movie came out, and I was in high school. And we all had to pick a character. And I really liked when Rogue can steal the power of anybody temporarily, but if she's like, if she kisses somebody, or literally she can put her hand on your shoulder, if she touches like skin to skin of someone long enough, she can kill them, but she temporarily takes their power. When she kisses her boyfriend Iceman, she turns and blows out cold air and she says cool. And I was like, all right, I think that's awesome. I want to be
That's fair.
Iceman.
That's completely
So
fair.
I was DJ Iceman in college, and I had a mug that had icicles on it. So,
That's lovely.
yeah. Coach, I don't care what you think. So,
I'm thinking some things.
I like some DJ Iceman. I don't know about you, but
all right, Gianna. My question for you: if we had to give your dad a nickname right now, what nickname would we give your dad?
wow. That's a great question. I don't even know.
Yeah.
He's just like,
He's got some facial hair. You
Oh,
could
yeah.
go in that. You could go that route.
I can go that route. I can go. He always says I have an attitude. I don't know what that means, but
He always says
he always says I have an attitude.
He
But
says
I
you
don't
have an
really-
attitude.
I don't really know what that ever means because I don't think I have an attitude.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd nickname him.
I think he's really good at being Dave.
And he's just a good
He's
Dave.
a
like
solid Dave.
He's a solid Dave,
Yeah.
is what
like
they
Dave
say.
Man, Boss Man,
You look at that guy,
Bo-
you're like,
Boss
that's a
Man Dave,
Boss man Dave.
Boss Man Dave.
Dave
Nickname
the
of the
dude.
year. Dave the Dad. Dave the Lax Dad.
Double D, Dave the
Double
Dad.
D.
No, that's Lax Dad.
Lax
Dad.
Dad.
Just Lax.
Lax Dad. You
Lax
ready?
Dad.
Lax Dad Dave.
Lax Dad Dave.
Lax Dad Dave.
LDD.
Oh,
There it is.
Jim,
got to it.
it's like Jim Tan Fun, but it's LDD.
Oh yeah.
We
La-
circled. We got it.
Lax Dad Dave.
Lax Dad Dave.
We're making t-shirts.
Oh yeah. Oh, we are sure making t-shirts.
We are gonna make
We've actually talked about this with Addison Sullivan before too.
Okay, all right.
Lax Dad t-shirts.
So with that being said, Gianna Carbone, head coach Erynn Anderson, myself, Dan Tortora, this has been a phenomenal night with Liverpool Warriors girls lacrosse from Avicolli's. Please give them a round of applause
Yeah,
when we're
thank you,
done
everyone.
showing some
There's like
love. We
5 of us
appreciate,
left.
yeah.